analyzing large data sets, identifying patterns, making predictions in real time, enabling better product roadmaps, and ensuring that you are ahead of competition. These are the kind of things that are helping the financial industry really build much more higher of operational efficiency, manage their risks, and be ready for the future.
What AI has done to me is it is enabling me to read the unstructured data like a structured data. And that is something fantastic that has happened over the last 5 to 10 years. In the past, you know, 5, 6 years back, data analytics was a buzzword, right? Everybody was talking about data analytics. And I come from a consulting background, and even within SR, I used to play a consulting role with my portfolio companies. It's very nice to throw all this fancy jargons, analytics and all. What does that mean? We can look at 2, 3 data points, but human mind is not geared to look at simultaneously 6 data points to make an insight of that data. AI has been so powerful that it actually gives me insight. It tells me those 5 action steps I need to take in some manner. Of course, you need to have that business and the industry experience to understand those, but based on the past data that is fed into the system, AI has helped me a lot in this, and it helped me with the integration of my IT technology with my operation technology and manufacturing technology. So this is how risk management is transformed, and with that background, I firmly believe that you are managing risk in all business, and that's how you get your numbers, whether it's profitability or the top line.
The influence that AI is going to have is really going to be around mining the enormous amount of data that we've got. So creating models that are sensible, that can give you powerful insight, I think is where the next phase of leveraging the technology will get to. Ensuring that the data that is fed in is clean is very, very important, because you chunk in, you will chunk out. Ensuring that the data has no bias, because the models are being built by human beings who could potentially have bias in them, is very, very important. But I think the 2 things that are most critical is, how do you take care of data privacy? How are we taking care of the fact that there is a different data privacy law in California versus a different privacy law in Europe? And tomorrow, if there is a far better or whatever kind of a regulation in India, that is also taken care of. So data privacy, in my opinion, is going to be really the highest focus of AI. The second would be all around ethics and cybersecurity. The availability of technologies like the GPT. My voice in 7 sentences can be recreated. So how do you ensure that systems are able to track what is real and what is not, and are able to provide, businesses are able to provide that security to their end users, is going to be extremely critical. And I think ethics, data privacy, cybersecurity are going to be the 3 trends that in general businesses will have to focus on as trends as they leverage this very powerful technology.
Since we are more into quality of my product is very important. Second thing is, or it could hurt the economy or the ecosystem a lot. That becomes important for me. Third thing is for me the timely delivery. So it's helped me a lot. I mean, what I was doing 10 years back, my work has reduced by more than 90% because now technology is doing. So the number of people employed for doing this work has reduced. And that's what I guess AI has done wonders to this business. But again, it's human driven, as I keep saying. If I have the ability to ignore which a system gives, and then because of the greed that I have position open, I could make a mistake as well. So those still exist, but it's mitigated to a great extent, I would say.
If you have a hammer, everything around you is going to look like a nail, right? So I think it's very important for a business to figure out where AI can help. Okay, identifying those use cases and figuring out how can you do that. Right? What are also important when you build that are to build the right fallback mechanisms, to build the right fail-safe mechanisms, right? Ensuring that is very important. The continuous monitoring and evaluation of an AI model is going to be really not just fitting in the technology, identifying the use cases, building it right, and learning continuously. Those will be the three things that I would talk about.
Okay, now this is a very tough question, and I must admit I don't have an answer. Fake news, propaganda, social media trials. So these are some of the perils I see. Act we need to have something act to govern the use of AI. But I would go one step ahead. Not only the use, even the development of AI. So I use a good combination of manual as well as technology. One thing is for sure, there has to be a governance model somewhere in the place to control, regulate it. Not only from a country perspective, it should be a global policy that applies. Because the other thing is data protection. Europe has different norms, US has different norms. It's very, very difficult for a company in India to sort of operate in different jurisdictions, right? You need to have a one common sort of framework or a taxonomy for all these things.